Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. Yeah, Rod Hardman here. Man, I am really angry. All right. This is really bugging me now. The facilities there in Texas that are withholding all those illegals coming across the border, this is really starting to bother me. Those children, all right, now even though they're illegally coming into the country, they still have certain unalienable rights. I should say inalienable rights. All right, I can't get the words out for some reason. This is how angry I am. These people are human beings. If one child dies in those facilities, this government of ours needs to be held accountable. The President of the United States needs to be held accountable. The Vice President of the United States needs to be held accountable. All of his officials that work in his cabinet need to be held accountable, all the way down to the lowest Democrat and Republican. All right? Because let me tell you, what I seen and what I can't believe it. All right? These people are living in non-human standards. This is ridiculous. I mean, you cannot stack people on top of people. Where is the outrage? Where is the anger? I mean, I don't, there's so much disease, so much illness going around in there, and yet nobody knows the whole truth. Not unless you go down there and you look for yourself and see what's going on. And yet they won't even let you video anything. They won't even let you close enough to the facility to video anything. These people need to be returned to their countries, and they need to be returned to where they started out from their homes. All right. The President of the United States, the Vice President of the United States, all need to go down there and they need to see the mess that they have made. But do they want to do that? Oh, hell no, they can't acknowledge that they made a mess. We're American citizens. We are outraged. We don't treat people like this. So it is up to you as an American to speak your voice. We got to make our voices heard, people. We don't treat human beings like this. These are people. These are children. And there is no call for this. We're worse than the coyotes were to these people bringing them in here. I fought for this country. I gave my heart and soul to this country. All right? I'm an American. And I swore an oath to protect the weak against the strong. All right? And yet, here it is. We as veterans, we got our hands tied. What do? Even our border patrols there in Texas, their hands are tied. These people are being overwhelmed daily. I am very upset. You know, they try to claim that Donald Trump caused all this mess. Donald Trump didn't make this mess. That border was closed down. There was no problems on the border. People went back to their homes and there was no issues. But now here's a Biden administration trying to buy off governments over there, trying to buy off Guatemala, trying to buy off Mexico, trying to buy off El Salvador, trying to buy off whatever over there. This is not right, people. Our tax dollars should not be buying off governments over there or trying to prop up their governments. But we do have a responsibility and we have an obligation to send those people back. And we have a duty to make sure that not one of those people lose their lives in that facility over there. And the Texas governors and officials over in Texas are doing the damnedest that they can to get those people back home. All right. Maybe Texas needs to say, okay, that's it. We're done with the government. The government's not doing their job. We're closing the facilities down. We're sending those people back, load them up on airplanes and send them home. All right, or bus loads and send them back across the border. We need to take action, and we need to take it now before one individual out there loses their life. Even our border patrols are being shot at daily. Are you kidding me? The cartels are shooting at our border patrols because the cartels are trying to get their drugs and guns and all that stuff through the borders, and they're doing it. They're sending terrorists across the borders that you don't even know that these people haven't even been screened. The catch and release system, this is the biggest joke in America. I got friends of mine who came from El Salvador, Guatemala, Mexico, and they came across the border the right way. They actually registered themselves. They went on ahead, went through all the hoops and the ropes, got lawyers so that way they could actually be legally in this country. But like I said, if one child dies on that border, we need to hold our government responsible. Please, people, pass this video on. Speak up. Let your voices be heard. We own that government. That government doesn't own us. We have a responsibility and a duty to make that government of ours do their job. Until next time, this is Rod Hardman speaking his piece, saying his mind, and probably going to get demonetized. So, but please get this video out urgently. Those people down there on the border need assistance and help to get them back home and get them out of there and do the right thing. All right. God bless all of you. And hopefully this administration will pass away quickly because I'm getting really, really fed up with it now. All right. Till next time, take care, people.